Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. My dear countrymen, today my youth have propelled India to a certain position in the world's first three startup economy systems. The youth of the world are amazed to see this power of India. Today, the world is technology driven, and the coming era is going to be influenced by technology. This gives a platform to showcase the prowess of India's talent in technology, who is going to play a new key role. Friends, recently I went to Bali for the G20 summit, and there the premiers of the most prosperous and developed countries of the world showed immense curiosity and were so eager to learn about the nuances and the success of our digital India. They were in awe of our talent when I shared that this wonder that India has achieved was not limited to the efforts made by youth of Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, but also by the youth of my tier 2, tier 3 cities. Today they are shaping the fate of my country. Today my youth from even small places, and I say this with great confidence today, that this new potential of the country is visible. That is why I say that our small cities can be smaller in size and population, but the hope and aspirations, effort and impact they have demonstrated are second to none. They have novel ideas to develop apps, provide solutions, and design technological devices. Just look how our sports world has evolved. The children who came out of the slums are showing might in the world of sports today. The youth of small villages, small towns, our sons and daughters are achieving wonders today in this arena. Now see, there are 100 schools in my country where children are making satellites and also aspiring to release them one day. Today, thousands of tinkering labs are conceiving new scientists. Today, thousands of tinkering labs are inspiring millions of children to take up the path of science and technology. I want to tell the youth of my country that today there is no dearth of opportunities, as many opportunities as you want. This country is capable of creating more opportunities. Sky is the limit. Today, from the ramparts of the Red Fort, I want to heartily congratulate the mothers, sisters, and daughters of my country. Our country has reached a level today due to the special prowess and competence of my mothers and sisters. Today the country is on the path of progress. So I want to also congratulate my farmer brothers and sisters. Today I bow down to the laborers of my country, my laborers who are my dear family members and all the several crores who belong to these fraternities. Today, the country which is moving towards modernity is seen with a power comparable to the world. This could not be possible without the huge contribution of the laborers of my country. Today is the opportune limit to hail their tireless efforts from the ramparts of the Red Fort. I truly congratulate all of them. I honor my family members, the 140 crore citizens of my country. These laborers, these street vendors, and those who sell fruits and vegetables. Professionals play a significant role in moving my nation forward, in taking India to new heights of progress. Whether they are scientists, engineers, doctors, nurses, teachers, scholars, universities, gurukuls, everyone is contributing their utmost to brighten the future of Mother India. National consciousness is the term that is liberating us from worries. And today, this national consciousness is providing that India's greatest strength is trust. India's greatest strength is trust. Our trust in each individual, trust of each individual in government, trust of each one in a bright future for the nation, and the world's faith in India as well. This trust is for our policies and practices. This trust is because of the determined steps with which we are moving forward towards a brighter future for India. My dear family members, it is certain that India's capabilities and possibilities are set to traverse new heights of belief, and this new belief in abilities and new strength should be nurtured. Today, the country has got the opportunity to host the G20 summit, and the way various G20 events and programs have been organized in every corner of India since the past year. They have showcased the abilities of common people to the world. These events have introduced the diversity of India. The world is observing India's diversity with amazement, and as a result, the attraction towards India has also increased. There is a growing desire to know and understand India. Similarly, India's export is growing rapidly. And I want to say that experts from around the world, based on all these criteria, are saying that India will not stop now. There is hardly any rating agency in the world which is not praising India. The world has begun to think in a new way after the corona period. And I firmly believe that just as after the Second World War, the world formed a new world order. I can clearly see that a new world order, a new global order, a new geopolitical equation is rapidly progressing after corona. All interpretations of the geopolitical equation are changing. Definitions are changing. My dear family members, you will take pride that the world is seeing the capabilities of my 140 crore fellow citizens in shaping the changing world. You are standing at a turning point.